Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Justin Steele is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Now at the plate, Raul Mendoza, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 2-0. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The third baseman, Teddy Morales.
Stepping up to the plate, Teddy Morales comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Greenberg calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Joseph Arnold.
Standing in, Joseph Arnold. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jesus Cardenas gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Armstrong.
Into the box, Pete Armstrong. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Buckner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, J.C. Embry. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Buckner is off at first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The right fielder, Sammy.
In now, Sammy Sosa. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cardenas has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The set and the 2-0.
Counting 2-1. Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. 1 run scores. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Jesse Padilla is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Nick Livingston.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Hey, we're still in the early
The right
stages
fielder.
in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs,
Livingston.
but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's the ball.
That misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Adrian Manuel is on deck. The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Adrian.
Now at the plate,
Manuel.
Adrian Manuel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Fifth, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's outside.
First and second here with nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him
Batting
these days.
seventh,
Looking back at his last start,
shortstop,
he racked up 9 Ks, and now
Bogart.
he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he rips it on the ground to second. Kipnis has it to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Reggie.
Coming to the plate now, Reggie Rivas. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jesus Cardenas stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Justin Steele.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now, Adam Greenberg. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Livingston is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Armstrong. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And there's ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Raul Mendoza. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Teddy Morales.
Next to bat for the Giants, Teddy Morales. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Joseph Arnold, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
At the plate now, Nick Livingston, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. Now the 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Sammy Sosa. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Sammy Sosa.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Mendoza is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here's Ben Zobrist now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Livingston is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mendoza will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and here comes the first baseman, Adrian Manuel. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Into the box, Reggie Rivas. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting. The pitcher, Jesus Cardenas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Cardenas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses inside 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Justin.
First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. From the stretch.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0.
Oh, that pitch is out. Nope, outside.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Hey!
3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready once again, Pete Armstrong. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Into right field. That's a base hit. And he is in there.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The center fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Raul Mendoza. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-0. Hey!
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2.
Okay.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So in now for San Francisco, Teddy Morales. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Boy, I'm talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Into the box now, Joseph Arnold, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Livingston.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Nick Livingston. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another shot now, Adrian Manuel, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-1 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Chopper foul. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye, baby. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Cedric Worth enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
J.C.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Worth, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Sammy Sosa. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, JP.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Julio Teheran takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 49, Julio Teheran.
Now in the box, Reggie Rivas.
The second baseman, Reggie Rivas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Brian Metzger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Brian Metzger.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Raul Mendoza.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Raul Mendoza. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. So now to the plate, Teddy Morales. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Giants lead it 4-3. Maxwell Place enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Maxwell Place.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One now to Zobrist. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th. Stepping in, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Freddie Santiago will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Freddie Santiago.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
The next Cub up, Adam Greenberg, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
And he popped him up. Morales in foul ground. And this will land foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Trey Myers trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Trey Myers.
Pete Armstrong will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready now, Ryan Buckner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
In there, 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Standing in now, J.C. Embry. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That's by him for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Sammy Sosa would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mendoza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Giants 4. Billy Palmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25, Billy Palmer.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Livingston.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Palmer, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is his first year at the big league level. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Livingston takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Adrian Manuel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-1 home.
Oh, look there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Buster Posey.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Buster Posey, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey, the 297th of his career, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Luke Little comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Next to the Giants, the second baseman.
Striding into the box, Reggie Rivas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The pitcher, number 33.
Lorenzo Montoya will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Lorenzo Montoya.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs 5. Earl Donovan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Earl Donovan.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sammy Sosa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Donovan, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 0-1.
Get down, 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Down to 3-2.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two balls and a strike to count. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about it. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll dive back in safely. Here's another 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Arnold moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Zobrist.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Will Studer takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 6, Will Studer.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Livingston is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants out in front here, 6-5. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raul Mendoza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Giants right now are looking for base runners. They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Teddy Morales. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
A runner at second, nobody out. To 2-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joseph Arnold.
At the plate, Joseph Arnold. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Two and one. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Livingston. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
plate now, Adrian Manuel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 8 and the Cubs 5. Number 12 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Castellanos, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Greenberg. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up now, Pete Armstrong, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Livingston retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ronnie Wickert enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Wickert.
Ready to take his hacks again, Buster Posey, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in, Reggie Rivas. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Jamie Ortiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Jamie Ortiz.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Ortiz, playing here in his age 31 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Raul Mendoza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Killian Melendez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 12.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable, even when you're at home.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Melendez has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. No outs, nobody on. pops this one up. Manuel shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Striding in once again, Sammy Sosa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Second baseman,
Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. San Francisco jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trey Mize gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Killian Melendez records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.